So I did my farm. So I'm super excited. This is what I teach. I tell people at times, before you give coach your money, you give consultant your money, ask am, you get business, what do you want to teach me? So that is aside. So I'm in my farm today. The last time I came to this farm was April. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months ago, I came here. So you'll be wondering, so how have you been managing the business? How do this happen? Do that happen? Is because I have three things in place: structure, system, and effective strategy. Structure, system, and effective strategy. Then inside those three things I've listed, I'm able to coordinate four major things: the human resources, who are my amiable, wonderful staff; the material resources, which is the raw material we buy. Like you can see here now, this is drugs inside this place right now. No, medication. Drugs means cocaine or igbo. So medication. So that human resources, material resources, then the financial resources. All these things are a crate now is going for 2,100 right now. And it's subjective to the market force of demand and supply. It might be 2,300 when you're asking. So all these are the financial resources in the business. Then we now have the intellectual resources. Remember, I talked about structure, system, and strategy. I talked about four more things: human resources, financial resources, intellectual, meaning how do you manage these things? How do you know that your bird have sickness? What should you do? Let me show you something now. Hold on. Where is that dead bird now? Hold on. You can see now. This bird died this morning. This is a loss to the business. The people wondering, so what do we do? Now, this is 3,250 that just died, because each of these birds, we bought them at point of lay at the rate of 3,300. That's when we bought this bird. So you need the intellectual resources to manage this, to know when is this bird sick, what should you do to prevent them from dying. So that's why we'll take this one out, so that the spirit when you kill down no go kill all this one. So let's continue. So knowing these four things in your business is what gives you an edge. Your structure, which has to be with all these things you've built, the chain of command, who does this, who do what, when should they do it. We're not talking about the next one. Your systems. When should they give them vaccine? When should they clean all this place? All this place should be this waste should be packed and resell and packed and sell, but they need to dry it. So you need to ask now. That is what your systems. When should they feed the bird? Like in our farm now. Hey, like in our farm now, we feed our birds twice in a day: 6 a.m. in the morning and 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And you might be wondering, so why do you feed them in the afternoon? Because what they eat, that is what they used to produce. So meaning you need to give them time so that they eat, it digests into their stomach, and now produce all these things. You now convert to what? Money. Money. Come, let me take you around. So now your ability for you to know these things in your farm is what gives you an edge. I talk about the structure, I talk about the systems, then the strategy. How do you sell these things? How do you sell this bird? Now, all these are birds now. Hey, sorry, they like making noise. So all these are birds now. They are new. They're just about 4 months old. We sold the old ones out. That is not recoiling. So if you're about to start a poultry farm, you need to ask yourself, what should I do? How do I dispose my birds that are not laying? Because a time will come after a year and 4 months, maximum a year and 5 months. But any bird that gets to a year, our own rule is that once the bird gets to a year and 3 months, we sell out. Because the cost of keeping old layers is more expensive. They eat, they don't produce as optimally. So it makes no sense having this bird in your farm. They are eating and not producing. So that is why, hey, 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 so that is why we sell them off and restock them. So this now, what should I like to add to you now? In doing this, you can see we label our bird. This is O, this is O, yeah. This is I. So we label all these things to enable us get the clear details of our production. Take it back, turn it down. no, just turn the camera. If you see here now, you can see under here we have what? You can see all is our egg we produce. So we'll pick these eggs exactly 5 p.m. today. 5 what? 5 p.m. today. That's when we normally pick our egg. So all this is what keep us in business. Now, you should be able to manage, have proper stock inventory. Proper stock inventory. Poultry farming is not grammar. Poultry farming is not PhD. It's not about your certificate. It's about what? Data, stock inventory, managing the business. That is what poultry farming is all about. Now, if you come here now, you can see all these are what we do here in our farm. Let me just walk around. You come here now, you can see there's always a gangster in everything. How will this bird come out now? Because the bird is what? A gangster. That's why it's out. Let me show you now. So all this is our farm. We do this. So this business is lucrative. You can make good money from poultry farming. Can't tell me. Can't ask me. I will tell you. In poultry farming, you can make good money, but if you do not manage it very well, a lot of things will go wrong. Please, cameraman, watch your leg, so I guess you're not going to stumble and fall down. So now, what other thing people ask me again? How? Hey, come, let's talk. So people ask me, so how do I manage heat? How do I manage? So that's why I've placed this fungi there. This circulates water. I would have on it, but it's too late to do that in this video. So this is to generate water to cool this bed due to heat temperature. Then what we've done again, we've put this crate here. This crate is what we use for picking. We don't use this crate to take our egg outside. We pick from here, put it in here, then transfer it to the crate, the eggs, the crate that we use to move it to the store. This is to control disease. Come, let's go. So, this is to control disease. All this is what we do here in our farm. That for the past 5 years, in this farm, everything looks as if we are doing magic. No, it's just simply proper management control. Please come this side, sir, because of the light free. It's just simply that we have proper management control. That is so. I'll recap again. In poultry farming, you need a proper structure, an effective system, and a proactive sales strategy. You might be wondering, not to just say egg, they speak all this grammar. Yes, it depends on how do you want to sell your egg. Cameraman, look back. Oh, sorry, before the guy went to go and scatter our egg down there. She just shift back. So you need to be clear. What is your sales target like? How many returning customers do you have? Every time in the year, there's always when there's a lot of egg supply in the market. You don't have egg gulf. Now, what do you do? Now, this year, we already have 2 of that experience here in Nigeria. We have so many egg in circulation, few demand. What do you do? That is when you now fall back to your loyal customer base. Loyal customer base. That is where this customer is one that will come help you in that time. What am I saying? You need a good customer relationship. Customer relationship management is the way you can manage your poultry farm. Then you don't collect cash in your business. They transfer to the account to. You might say, what people don't want to now pay? Let's watch. Now wondering, what the people that want to now pay? What do we do? You can move that side, sir. What are the people that want to now pay? What do we do? How do we go around it? No, let them pay into an account. Get a POS, because money has spirit. Money can tempt people to do some funny things. So let me show you that. So let me show you our manager's office, our manager's room. So that is for inside the pen. Please watch. So we built this pen. We built here for our manager to stay. Yes, manager need to be very okay. This spot check we are doing now to check to see if this place is clean. If it's what? Clean. So our manager stay here so that he can perform well in the farm. Maybe he can be knocking in the room, I don't know, but that's some cup of tea. So let's go. So all this is what we do here in our farm. Let me walk you around. So we plant all these trees so that during dry season, it can help us reduce the heat. You see all this tree here we are planting. All this will help us reduce it. Take a look. Good direction. So all this, like we see, all this is to enable us gather enough cold environment during heat season. Come, let me show you something now. This is our generator house here. Although I've done this in my previous video, walk slowly, please. You should not drag in. Although I've done it in a previous video, so this is our store. This is the bag of feed. This is the feed we give them. All this. A bag of this feed is 9,300 now. A bag. And our birds take about 9 bags in a day. So you need a proper management system for your farm. This is not eloquence. This is not grammar. It's pure data management for financial growth. Grammar, I don't speak there, but let me come that I speak the grammar. So we plant all this. Let me take you to our store where we'll keep our eggs. And hope the cameraman is not too fast too. So let me show you something. So all this flower we are planting is just to ensure that during dry season, we're able to mitigate against heat, excess heat. You could see the roofing now we did now. And this roofing here is still with the goal to ensure at the end of the day, the farm does not generate so much heat during dry season, because dry season is the true test of your farm. So this is our office. Let me walk you to the office also. Yeah, this is the office here. So what we're doing in this office, this serve as our administrative system, our administrative block, where we manage, make decisions, look at everything in our farm. Just follow me. Will I say Bianiba, or which are the English I'll speak? Let me show you. So let's take you to let me take you to this place now. This is our store for egg storage. Yes. This is our store for our egg storage. We use here for egg storage. We put this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, this Saturday, this Sunday. So all this one here is for yesterday, Friday. Because we are working on this place, show here. Because we're working on this place is leaking. That's why we'll have to move all these things here. That's why they're on the floor here. These are our former solar panel. So all this is what we do here as my panel farm. That during your consulting and training time, I walk you through how you can effectively manage this business. And this is our staff quarter, our farm attendants. This is their apartment here. We look at this apartment, see what they do. This is where they stay here, because you need to make your staff comfortable. If they're not comfortable, they'll be stealing your egg, frying your eggs so that they'll be comfortable in their head. So you get to the point now. So all this is watch yourself, sir. Because camera, I'm really stressing this camera guy. So all this is what we do here as my planet farm. I would say poultry farming, you can make good money from it, but at the same time, it can frustrate you. That's why you need a proper system, structure, strategy in your poultry farming. Eloquency is not enough. Poultry farming is not about how much you have, it's about the quality of knowledge you have is what enable you manage your poultry farm very well. Bye.